Shalom, Shalom. Hi, Rob Tawab La Atam Zaake Kam Yawan Manar Chagadal Charlotte, which is good evening. This is your brother Yawan from the GMS camp in Charlotte. Nachamatam Kaya Malakat Hashamayim Kwa Rob, repent ye for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, called Layam La La Abanabi Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rocha HaKodash Wa Masha Na La Zakwanium Na Wa Malakim Shor Rocha Gadol, which is all praises to our Father Yahweh, which means he exists, Bahasham, in the name Yahweh Shai delivers, and double honor to those in the apostles of the great millstone. This is Shamwath, Exodus chapter 3, and we'll give verse 13. It says, And Masha said unto the Most High, Behold, when I come unto the children of Yasha'Allah, and shall say unto them, The power of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? And the Most High said unto Masha, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Yasha'Allah, I am hath sent me unto you. And the Most High said moreover unto Masha, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Yasha'Allah, The Lord power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Yaquab, hath sent me unto you. This is his name. Salat. I'm going to run that back. All right. Exodus 3 and 15. And it says, And the Most High said moreover unto Masha, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Yasha'Allah, The Lord power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Yatazachak, Wa, the power of Yaquab hath sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. All right, when we see the Lord's name, or when we see Lord in all caps, we understand that that's the Most High, because you have the Most High Yahweh, all right, Wa, Banwa, which is his son, Yahweh Shai, all right, and that's who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right. So I want to go into this because it says, verse 14, you got a lot of groups that essentially try to take that part and apply it to, as if it was the Lord's name. It says, I am that I am, you see. And when you look at this, it says, Ahaya. All right. In which when you go into that, the Ah is the first letter, Baha'alat Bayath, in the Hebrew alphabet. All right. And Ah is first, which means the source. You see, so when Ah is applied, all right, to like different words and, just this in itself, the Ah, that means I. You see, so that will be the source. That's the first person. All right, it's the first character in the alphabet, and that's why it stands as I. All right, but that's the first person. So the Lord was speaking as himself, so for himself, he said, Ahaya, I am that I am. You see, but when we refer to the Lord, all right, and when we see it in all caps right here, it says Yahweh. All right, and that's the Lord's name, Yahweh, because Moses was asking the question. He posed the question, essentially, what would he tell to the children of Yasha'Allah, or the children of Israel? All right, it would be a response would be in the third person, because he pretty much stated to the children of Israel, he exists. It wouldn't be I exist, because I exist. That would be the first person, you see, and Moses wouldn't be talking about himself, you see. So when we refer to the Lord, all right, we say Yahweh because he exists, all right. So I just want to get some precepts just going into, the name of the Lord. Adawan Rataza, Zabanayapa, Lord's will. This is a beautiful edification through the Spirit. Baharocha. All right, we're going to get Bon Sirach, chapter 17. We'll get verse 10, and it says, And the elect shall praise his holy name. You see, so we have the Lord's name. All right, the Lord returned the pure language, all right, which the main part of the language, all right, is going to be the Lord's name. This is Tazapanya, Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent, shoulder to shoulder. And the name of the Lord is Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right, let's get this. This is Mashal, Yah, Proverbs 30, and we'll get verse 4. And it says, Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? All right, it's a riddle. Only the elect is going to get that riddle. The holy name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. The elect is going to be the only ones that have true faith. All right, in the Lord's name. All right. So continuing on, let's get Proverbs Mashal chapter 18, verse 10. It says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe." So the elect, all right, the righteous, all right, those that are serving the Lord in sincerity and in truth are going to call on those names, all right, Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai, all right, and essentially, be delivered, because the Lord delivers those that are sincerely trusting in him. We got examples of that. We see that in the New Testament. It talks about how the scriptures were written for our learning. All right, the scriptures were written for our learning. All right, so we can refer to scriptures like Bon Sirach, the second chapter. Those that ultimately were fearing the Lord. They weren't confounded. All right, let's get that. This is Bon Sirach chapter 2 and verse 10, and it says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" The answer is no one. Those that were truthfully serving the Lord, all the examples that we got, King David, the three holy children, all right, Daniel, and just the men of the Lord, the various different accounts, Susanna. All right, all these accounts that we have in the scriptures, all right, they were written for our learning. All right, and essentially those believers, all right, they were in the correct spirit, and the Lord delivered them, because they call on the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right, let's get this. We'll get Romans chapter 10, we'll get verse 13, and it says, "For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." You see, again, because going back to Proverbs 18 and 10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right, it's going to be elect members, that essentially just have the name of the Lord and the faith. All right, and they're going to, be those 11th hour servants, those that are essentially come in at the last minute, Let's get this. This is Ibar Yah, Hebrews chapter 6, and we'll get verse 10, and it says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." You see, so those that endure unto the end, those that continue, to minister, all right, those are going to be the ones that are ultimately, saved. All right. I'm gonna keep going. Verse 11 says, and we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Those that keep that hope, that expectancy, that waiting. You see, because when you go into hope, it ultimately goes into patience and waiting, and ultimately being in the correct spirit to receive of that salvation. Ultimately, in the end, you see. But I want to go into this number 10. It says, "Which ye have shewed toward his name." You see, because the elect believe, we believe in the Lord's name, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, because the scriptures say that, I'm going to get it. This is Ibar Yah, Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6. It says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." You see, so we got to believe that the Lord is, all right, he exists, Yahweh. We got to believe on the Lord's name, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. We got to believe on the scriptures. We got to be on point and be in the correct spirit, all right, and show the love towards the Lord's name. All right, going back to Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10, because it says, "The Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love." Going into fear in the Lord. That's how we show true love, which ye have shewed toward his name. You see, so all these works are being done, all right, because we have a love for the Lord. Those are the works that's being done towards his name. All right, let's get this. Let's get Second Esdras chapter 2, and we get verse 47. All right, because it says verse 47 says, "So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then they confess Yahweh Shai." All right, this truth, the scriptures. "Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord." You see, so the elect is going to stand stiffly, stand strong, all right, show that love, all right, towards the Lord's name. All right, and it's going to come via, charity, all right, patience, essentially putting on as the elect. All right, all of these are being done for so like all these are being done for the love of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And it also shows that, we would have to have the name, because you have, people that say we don't have the true Hebrew and, things as such, but that's not the case. This is Tahoyim Psalms 124 and verse 8 says, our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, who made heaven and earth. That is where our help lies. You see, help, it says succor, one who helps. All right, the Lord is the one that ultimately is helping us. All right, he's our strength. All right, let's get this. This is Acts chapter 4. We'll get verse 12, and it says, neither is there. I start from verse 10. It says, be it known unto you all and to all the people of Yasha'Allah that by the name of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom the Most High raised from the dead, even by him doeth this man stand here before you whole. This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner. You see, so this spiritual temple, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right, is, that chief cornerstone. He's the head of the church, of the body. You see, you had guys that were essentially negating, his eminence, or his preeminence, his status, his authority that he was given from the Most High Yahweh. All right, you see, and you got those same guys coming back in this day and age now. You see, and they essentially set the Lord Yahweh Shai at naught. All right, and it says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. All right, the only name given to men, all right, is Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right, that's the Lord's name. You see, the Most High's name is Yahweh, his son's name Banwa, Banwa is his son, Yahweh Shai. You see, so Adawan Ratazaza Banayapa, Lord's will, that was a beautiful edification through the spirit. Wa Adawan Ratazah Atam Yash Lagatawab. Lord's will, you have a good night. Wa Shalom Lakam, which is peace unto you all. Shalom.